Hi everyone, I'm coming to you with part 2, and from the top of my mound, my hill, and I come to you first thing in the morning where I'm fresh and clean. I haven't been weighed down by the day yet. So this is the perfect time for me to come online. It's not the perfect time because my hair is not even hardly brushed, but anyway, so be it. This is reality. This is truth. So the next part of this, so I was introduced to Mary Magdalene, and I can't remember exactly how, and when I read her name, my whole body vibrated. That is your knowing. That is your knowing through your body, your heart, your womb. And isn't that wonderful? Because nobody can teach you that or take it away. So I really, when you get drawn to the breadcrumbs, and I really kind of pursued learning more about it. And each of her 7 powers that I'll go into in another video really rang true in my body. And then more recently, with the death of Sinead O'Connor, I've been drawn to Ireland very strongly over this past year. And for some reason, to the stories of the Magdalene laundries, where women were basically, wayward women or women got pregnant, were put in these basically labor camps, babies taken away from them. It's just horrible in the name of the church. Mary Magdalene would have never wanted that. That I know. So the story of Sinead O'Connor was so heartbreaking, and it was so painful that I actually couldn't really listen to a lot of her story. But I'll tell you what really stuck with me was that, yes, her mother was extremely abusive towards her. And I would be curious where her mother came from in her own journey. But one part, and this might be distressing for sensitive nervous systems like myself, that she described was just being on the kitchen floor and her mother basically attacking her womb. That's pretty significant. What is that? That's not just a crazy, insane woman. That is attacking a woman's womanhood. That's attacking a woman's power. I don't believe her mother was a bad person. Where did she learn that? Where did that come from? And why has that been the case across the world? That women's sexuality, women's body parts that are responsible for creation have been so defiled because it's powerful. You are powerful whether you've had children or not. You are a powerful creator. And Sinead, when she started singing, all she knew, she said, was that she wanted to scream. She just wanted to scream. And how healthy is that when you have to keep quiet, suffer abuse, and if you think of your own life, you might not have suffered, extreme abuse, or maybe you have, but what a normal response and what a healthy response. So many of us, because we're smart, we can see what is warranted, what's safe in the world, in a world that has not been safe. We go into fawning. Fawning is actually covering up your fight, flight, freeze, moving into a different part of your brain with a smile, and moving towards the trauma or towards the aggressor as the peacemaker, as the one who's calming people down, making people happy. And does that ring true for you? When inside of there, what's happening? So I use the story of Sinead O'Connor as a really, the world wasn't ready for her. And she was so ready. What was she fighting against? What was she really, really fighting against here? History of patriarchal programming. Not men. I live in a house full of men. I love men. And I see how they've suffered as well. This is really, really important. And so I'm here to help reclaim that divine feminine energy. But it's not all white and flowy and billowy and beautiful and graceful. No, as a sensitive being, as an empath, we know the feminine. We've gone way into the feminine side. We've been like pushed over the cliff of the feminine and the wounded feminine. But what we really need now is to embrace the healthy masculine part of us. The get up and the go, the get shit done, the fuck yes to life, the alive part of us. And that will bring the feminine into a healthy balance within our own bodies. And this is true of all beings. We're all masculine and feminine. You might, look up some of my other videos to find out more about that. But we're at a point in history where we've done the people pleasing, we've done the fawning, we've done the being good, we've done the being nice, and the world doesn't need any more women who are nice or good. It needs women who are alive, women who are not afraid to express themselves, to voice their truth, to say that's not okay with me, and to find safety in their body, in their houses, in their communities, that allows them to do that. So I hope this video has perhaps enlightened something in your own body that feels ready to move forward, because I've got some big programs coming up for highly sensitive women, empaths like myself, but to actually take us to the final frontier of this. It's not just about calming and grounding and breathing, although that needs to come first, but it's actually breaking through the barriers and having the courage and the healthy aggression and healthy entitlement to be able to do that. All right, this video has gone on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I hope you loved it, and I hope you hit like and subscribe, because I'm gonna quote Joan of Arc here, because she's coming through right now. I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. And I hope you'll tag along. And maybe you'll lead me one day. Bye for now.